It was in the town of Tombstone, Arizona Territory in 1881. It's called the Gunfight of the OK Corral, which is a little bit misleading. The OK Corral is way down there at the end of town. The gunfight, as the gunfights tended to do, took place in the street just outside CS Fly Photographer's Shop. Now, growing up, certainly as I did, if you watch TV, you'd swear every day was a gunfight in every single town. That's not really it. In fact, the point has been made. You've got a bunch of people, we're talking the aftermath of the Civil War. It was a time of unrest and transition in the United States. People were moving out. People that had lost everything were moving west to start again. There was friction between the people moving west and the people that had already been there for a few thousand years. There was friction still between the North and the South. And I lived in the South for a couple of years, and there's still a feeling there. It was a time when the law wasn't very firmly established, and civilization was sometimes a long way apart. So you basically had to look after yourself, and the only limits were the ones that you drew. So the gunfight did happen in most towns, the odd time, as a way of relieving tensions, relieving conflict that couldn't be relieved any other way. So we're waiting for the wardrobe to get finished there as well. So what had happened here in Tombstone, you had two factions. You had the Clantons and the McClauries, and they were part of a group of rustlers and thieves that were called the Cowboys. And you also had the Earps, the three brothers, Morgan, Virgil, and Wyatt. And they tended to wander sort of either side of the law. But they were basically enforcing the law at one level in Tombstone. So we're on October 26, 1881, Tombstone, Arizona. Now, there's been an ordinance recently passed in Tombstone that says that sidearms could not be worn in town, trying to establish some law and order. So it's been reported to Virgil and Wyatt Earp that some of the cowboys have been seen at the end of town, and they were wearing guns. Yeah, to complicate it, Mike Clanton, one of the cowboys, has been drinking all night in the saloon, and he's now feeling really brave. So Virgil Earp, Wyatt, and Morgan Earp all start heading down to disarm the cowboys. This is how it happened.
How can I meet a pretty little girl if I ain't got a shirt to wear? Them Earps think I'm gonna shoot one. They've been giving me nothing but grief. Johnny.
Looks like you've been enjoying yourself there.
Some whiskey?
Yeah, I think I'll take whiskey, all right? You bet.
Give it back now, you hear?
I'll take you down here to your boys so you can relax for a bit, eh? Get some fresh air.
My bottle would help me. Boys, how's it going? You all ready to mess up them Earps?
All night again?
Yeah, he looks like he's got quite a snootful on.
Looks to me like them boys are packing iron.
That sheriff.
Yeah, it seems to me there's a town ordinance against carrying sidearms.
Sure is. Well, let's say we go down and disarm them. What do you say, Wyatt?
I think that's a good idea.
You with us, Morgan?
I'm with you.
Let's go.
Where are y'all going?
We're going down the street.
I think I'll join you.
We're just going down to disarm them, Doc. You understand?
Oh, I understand. But do you think they will?
There, let's put that under your coat. No use provoking them
until we've had a chance to talk.
I heard enough talk already.
How the blazes did we ever get ourselves into this?
Now hold on there. Don't be going down there. There'll be trouble.
We're just going to take the guns away.
You don't have to worry about that. I already been down there and disarmed them.
Then there won't be any trouble, Johnny.
Let's go, boys.
Now, gentlemen, I'm not going to be allowing any trouble around here.
Let's get him.
All right.
You guys be looking for trouble? Now you can have it.
Throw up your hands.
Throw up your hands. We come to take your guns. Hold it. Hold it. Not like that.
Oh my God.
Get the fight and get away. Give me a gun.
Thanks, Marty.
Easy if you do.
Billy Clanton fled the scene early on. Billy Cleburne fled the scene. Billy Clanton was dead at the scene. Ike Clanton flees. He would later ambush Virgil and Morgan Earp. Tom McClory died at the scene. Frank McClory dies at the scene. Morgan Earp is wounded in the left shoulder. The following March 1882, he's shot in the back while playing billiards, and he dies from his injuries. Virgil Earp is wounded in the right leg. On December 26, 1881, he's ambushed, shot from behind. It takes 2 years for him to recover from his wounds and his injuries. He loses the use of his left arm. Virgil Earp dies October 19, 1905. Doc Holliday survived the gunfight with only a hip wound. He would die from tuberculosis in bed in November 8, 1887, at the age of 36 years. Wyatt Earp is uninjured in the shootout. He later tracks down and kills many of the men responsible for ambushing his two brothers. After a long and eventful career, including a bit of a career in movies advising the early Westerns, he died on January 13, 1929, at the age of 80 years.